Welcome to Quiz Time. I'm your quiz master, Sean, and I've got 100 questions for you. General knowledge, art, science, history, inventions. Let's get this started. Which of the following is not technically a vegetable? Cucumber, potato, or carrots? Technically, a cucumber is a fruit. The Underground Railroad was a 19th century term attributed to what? Marital affairs, drug smuggling, or runaway slaves? The Underground Railroad was about runaway slaves. Which of the following is not a book by Fyodor Dostoevsky? The Gambler, The Overcoat, or The House of the Dead? The Overcoat is not a book by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Peter Griffin is the main character of which animated TV show? King of the Hill, Family Guy, or American Dad? Peter Griffin is the main character of Family Guy. Gibraltar is a territory of which country? Spain, Morocco, or the United Kingdom? Gibraltar. That is a territory of the United Kingdom. Action star Steven Seagal is an expert in which form of martial arts? Aikido, Judo, or Kempo? He's an expert in Aikido. Which actor played the character of RoboCop in the 80s sci-fi movies? Lance Henriksen, Peter Weller, or Kurtwood Smith? And that was played by Peter Weller. How many reindeer are there on Santa's sleigh? 8, 9, or 10? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Don, Vixen. Let's see, I come up with 8. 9 if you include Rudolph. On Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. In what country did Indiana Jones find the Lost Ark? Egypt, Nepal, or Ethiopia? Indiana Jones found the Lost Ark in Egypt. K is the letter assigned to which element on the periodic table? Mercury, krypton, or potassium? Special K is high in potassium. K means potassium. True or false? Chimpanzees have longer arms than humans. Is that true or is that false? I haven't measured one yet. Oh, that's pretty long. It's actually true. Finished a 1939 movie's title. The Rules of the... Is it the rules of the road? Is it rules of the game? Or is it the rules of the jungle? From the 1939 movie. Rules of the game. In boxing, a rabbit punch is a blow to what part of the body? Is it a blow to the kidneys? Is it a blow to the groin? Or is it a blow to the back of the head? A rabbit punch is a blow to the back of the head. What is the name of music producer Rick Rubin's record label? Is he the producer of Def Jam, Epic, or Universal? That would be Def Jam. What is the national dish of England? Is it the steak pie? Is it tikka masala? Or is it fish and chips? The national dish of England. Tikka masala. What is the largest state in the U.S.? Is it Alaska, Texas, or California? By land area. The largest state in the United States is, of course, Alaska. What is the national color of the Netherlands? Is it red, yellow, or orange? The national color of the Netherlands is orange. Which of these fish can live on land? The lungfish, the mudskippers, or the catfish? And that would be the mudskippers. Solyanka is a Russian dish made from what? Is it made from pickles? Is it made from cabbage? Or is it made from vodka? That's a dish made from pickles. Who played Mouth in the 1985 hit movie, The Goonies? Sean Astin, Fred Savage, or Corey Feldman? Who played Mouth? That was Corey Feldman. Which French post-impressionist painter is known as the father of modern art? Is it Paul Cézanne, Claude Monet, or Henri Matisse? The father of modern art is Paul Cézanne. Take On Me was a popular 80s song by which group? Was it Journey? Was it Toto? Or was it Aha? Take on me, Aha. Take on me. George, Dick, and Timmy are characters from which children's adventure novels? Nancy Drew, The Famous Five, or The Hardy Boys? They are the Famous Five. The Forbidden City is located in which Chinese city? Beijing, Shanghai, or Chengdu? The Forbidden City is located within Beijing. If you ordered guyatan in Japan, what would you get? Raw horse meat, cow tongue, or intestines? Gyutan. Cow tongue. I'm gonna pass on all three of those. True or false? Peppers change colors as they grow. Is that true or is that false? That's true. I can tell you, mine do. Running and jumping in an urban environment is better known as what? Orienteering, parkour, or skitching? That's known as parkour. New Order was an 80s rock band best known for what song? Blue Monday, Down Under, or Jump? And that was Blue Monday. Texel, Harry, and Herdwick are all kinds of which animal? Are we talking about goats, alpaca, or sheep? We are talking about sheep. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the sequel to which cowboy movie? The Magnificent Seven, For a Few Dollars More, or high noon? And that would be for a few dollars more. The TV show The Dukes of Hazzard was set in which U.S. state? Was it Alabama? Was it Arkansas? Or was it Georgia? The Dukes of Hazzard from Hazzard County, Georgia. In what year did the Titanic sink? Was it 1912? Was it 1920? Or was it 1922? The Titanic sank in 1912. Which rock band sang the 1994 song Zombie? The Cardigans, the Pixies, or the Cranberries? That was sung by the Cranberries. If you ordered fårikål in Norway, what would you get? Shark, lamb, or whale? Fårikål in Norway would be lamb. Who originally composed the Moonlight Sonata? Beethoven, Mozart, or Liszt? That was composed by Beethoven. Rocket Man is a 1972 song by which artist? David Bowie, Billy Joel, or Elton John? Rocket Man, that was by Elton John. The Brixton riots took place in the UK in 1981 in which city? Liverpool, London, or Leeds? And they took place in London. Who directed the animated movie A Nightmare Before Christmas? Was it Tim Burton? Was it Wes Craven? Or was it Chuck Jones? And that was by Tim Burton. In the game of darts, how many sets are in a leg? 4, 5, or 3? In a game of darts, there are 3 sets in a leg. Finish the Agatha Christie book title. Murder on the... Is it Murder on the Dance Floor? Is it Murder on the Oriental Express? Or is it Murder on the 4th of July? Murder on the Orient Express. My Heart Will Go On is a Celine Dion song for which movie? Titanic, Romeo and Juliet, or The Bodyguard? That's from Titanic. Which U.S. state is known as the Land of Enchantment? Is Colorado the Land of Enchantment? Is it Florida? Or is it New Mexico? If you're going to the Land of Enchantment, you're going to New Mexico. Brave New World is a 1932 novel by which author? George Orwell, Aldous Huxley, or Vladimir Nabokov? And that is a novel by Aldous Huxley. Hargao is a type of Chinese dumpling filled with what meat? Is it filled with shrimp, pork, or braised beef? Hargao is filled with shrimp. Which actress played the character Samantha in the TV show Sex and the City? Was it Sarah Jessica Parker? Was it Kim Cattrall? or was it Kristen Davis? And that was played by Kim Cattrall. What is the capital city of Denmark? Is it Oslo? Is it Helsinki? Or is it Copenhagen? The capital city of Denmark. That would be Copenhagen. True or false? Despite often being in water, a hippopotamus cannot swim. Is that true or is that false? It's true. They can't swim. Actor Will Smith was born in which U.S. city? Was he born in Brooklyn? Was he born in Philadelphia? Or was he born in Chicago? Well, of course, the Prince of Bel-Air was born in Philadelphia. Chocolate originally comes from which country? Does it originally come from Mexico? Or perhaps Egypt? Or is it originally from Guinea? Chocolate originally comes from Mexico. In the 80s TV show, Knight Rider, what model of car was Kit? Was Kit a Mustang? Was he a Corvette? Or was he a Pontiac? Kit was a Pontiac. Which of these actresses was famously arrested for shoplifting? Was it Kirstie Alley? Was it Winona Ryder? Or was it Courtney Cox? Famously arrested for shoplifting. It was Winona Ryder. Billabong and Quicksilver are brands associated with which sport? Archery, skateboarding, or surfing? And that would be surfing. What is the name given to a large group of dolphins? Are they a pod, a brood, or a thunder? A large group of dolphins is referred to as a pod. Thunder would have been cool, though. Finish the 1998 movie title. There's something about. There's something about you, there's something about Mary, or there's something about her. There's something about Mary. The band Nirvana is credited with being the pioneers in which style of music? Is it grunge? Is it punk? Or is it indie? It is grunge. True or false? Coral reef is actually a living animal. Is that true or is that just outlandish? It's true. It's a living animal. Ca is the periodic symbol for which element? Copper, carbon, or calcium? Ca is a periodic symbol for calcium. Who played the iconic role of Scarface in the 1983 movie of the same name? Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, or Marlon Brando? And that would be Al Pacino. What does the phrase Moulin Rouge mean in English? Red light, red mill, or red mistress? Moulin Rouge means red mill in English. Which of these celebrities was married to JFK's daughter? Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Arnold Schwarzenegger, but actually that was Sergeant Shriver's daughter. Which French footballer famously headbutted an opponent in the 2006 World Cup final? Zinedine Zidane, Eric Cantona, or Thierry Henry? And that would be Zinedine Zidane. Finish the song title, How Deep Is Your? Is it How Deep Is Your Heart? How Deep Is Your Love? Or How Deep Is Your Depths? How deep is your love? If you ordered Calcannon in an Irish restaurant, what would you get? Corned beef, Guinness, or potatoes? Coal cannon. That would be potatoes. Which of these animals has the strongest bite? The gorilla, the grizzly bear, or the Nile crocodile? And that would be the Nile crocodile. But really, any one of them will do. Quoth the raven, "Nevermore," is a famous line said by which poet? William Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, or Sylvia Plath? Edgar Allan Poe. What do you call a group of rhinoceroses? Is it a crash of rhinoceroses? Is it a pandemonium of rhinoceroses? Or is it an aggregation of rhinoceroses? It's a crash of rhinoceroses. Which of these is not a book by Charles Dickens? Hard Times, Wuthering Heights, or Great Expectations? Not a book by Charles Dickens. Wuthering Heights. The Battle of the Bulge was a battle that took place during which war? The Napoleonic Wars, World War I, or World War II? World War II. Death Valley is located in which U.S. state? California, Las Vegas, or Arizona? Death Valley is located in California. Sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic are three types of what? Are they types of rivers? Are they types of rocks? Or are they types of storms? Those are types of rocks. Who played the role of Danny in the TV sitcom Full House? Bob Saget, Kirk Cameron, or John Stamos? Danny in the sitcom Full House. That was played by Bob Saget. Who was the youngest ever pharaoh of Egypt? Ramses II, Cleopatra, or Tutankhamun? The youngest ever pharaoh of Egypt. Tutankhamun. King Tut. In which sport are you disqualified from the game if you commit 5 fouls? Is it baseball? Is it basketball? Or is it football? And that would be basketball. An Arnold Palmer is a drink containing iced tea and what other ingredient? Is it Pepsi? Is it ginger ale? Or is it lemonade? An Arnold Palmer contains iced tea and lemonade. Who became the Prime Minister of the UK after Margaret Thatcher? Was it John Major, James Callaghan, or Tony Blair? Immediately after Margaret Thatcher, was John Major. Which of these bands are famous for having two drummers? Rush, Motley Crue, or the Grateful Dead? They're so good they needed two drummers. That would be the group the Grateful Dead. What is the name of the desert planet in the sci-fi epic Dune? Caladan, Arrakis, or Giedi Prime? And that was Arrakis. Pot au feu is a national dish of which country? Canada, Martinique, or France? Pot au feu is a national dish of France. What are the colors on the Jamaica flag? Yellow, green, and black, red, green, and black, or red, yellow, and green? Yellow, green, and black. Tiger, bull, and nurse are three species of which animal? The whale, the shark, or the heron? Those are all species of the shark. Which of these peppers is the hottest? Jalapeno, habanero, or ghost pepper? The hottest of the three is the ghost pepper. How many eggs does a chicken lay per day? 1 egg, 2 eggs, or 3 eggs per day? A chicken lays 1 egg per day. The Witcher is a popular novel, video game, and TV series that originated in which country? Did The Witcher originate in Lithuania, Poland, or Hungary? It originated in Poland. Which of these cities was officially named the fashion capital of the world in 2019? Was it New York? Was it Paris? Or was it Milan? The fashion capital of the world is Milan. Bram Stoker is famous for creating Dracula. What country was the writer from? Was he from Ireland? Was he from England? Or is Bram Stoker from Romania? Bram Stoker is from Ireland. Actor Robert Downey Jr. was born in which country? Australia, Canada, or the United States? Robert Downey Jr. was born in the United States. A pescatarian is someone who only eats what kind of meat? Fish, chicken, or beef? A pescatarian only eats fish. Mesopotamia was the ancient name for which modern-day country? Syria, Iraq, or Saudi Arabia? Mesopotamia. That's the ancient name for Iraq. Irish coffee consists of adding which alcohol to coffee? Whiskey, brandy, or gin? Irish coffee is made with Irish whiskey. Who wrote the Book of Mormon? John Taylor, Joseph Smith, or Brigham Young? The Book of Mormon was written by Joseph Smith. Who played the lead role in the 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke? Charles Bronson, Steve McQueen, or Paul Newman? Cool Hand Luke. That's played by Paul Newman. In ancient Roman mythology, the age of peace and harmony was called the Golden Age of. Was it the age of Jupiter, the age of Saturn, or the age of Venus? The age of peace and harmony. That was the age of Saturn. A group of foxes is called a what? Is it a creep, a skulk, or a gang? Hey, foxes, let's get together and we'll form a skulk. We'll form a skulk. Which country occupied Laos up until 1953? Was it France? Was it Spain? Or was it the United States? France were the occupiers of Laos. Sam and Dean Winchester are TV brothers from which TV show? The Odd Couple, Dawson's Creek, or Supernatural? Sam and Dean Winchester are brothers on the TV show Supernatural. Christ the Redeemer is a statue of Jesus located in which Brazilian city? Is it located in Sao Paulo? Is it located in Rio de Janeiro? Or is it located in Curitiba? It is located in Rio de Janeiro. Tiramisu is dipped in what liquid to give it its unique flavor? Is it dipped in coffee, rum, or Coca-Cola? Tiramisu is dipped in coffee. Percy Jackson is a popular young adult book series by which author? James Dashner, Veronica Roth, or Rick Riordan? Percy Jackson is authored by Rick Riordan. True or false? Stuntman Evel Knievel died performing one of his stunts. Is that true or is that false? That's false. And now question 100. You talking to me? Is a famous movie line from which 1976 movie? Mean Streets, Taxi Driver, or Sudden Impact? Are you talking to me? You're talking to me. That's from Taxi Driver. And that was it. That's question 100. Thanks for playing. Drop your score in the comments, please. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on quiz time when it comes out. And they come out quite often. I'll catch you in the next one. We'll catch you next time.